Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I'm coming on here today because I want to show you another thing. I want to do another little embellishment. I do like doing little embellishments, and I've cut out all these bits of card, and I've got it's actually chipboard. So I've cut out some chipboard. I've got reasonably good sort of size. I want to do a small one now though. That's all right, because otherwise it would take too long. And I have heaps of doilies and bits and pieces, you know. So this one here, I do like the blue though. I might go with the blue, because this is where you can use them up if you haven't got very big pieces. Now it's to make a tile, okay. Now I seen Guy, and she did excuse me, I think her name's Guy Kerr, sorry, and she did some tiles, and she did hers with paper and that. I've done tiles with actual polymer clay stuff, and I didn't feel like doing that because that's a lot of work. And the paper ones, well, you know, I thought this would be a really good way of using up some of these little bits of embroidery, because I like the embroidery on things. I think they look really nice. I don't know what's the matter with me today. My throat's not clearing very well to me. So what I'm going to do now, I just cut out this piece. Now what you need to do, I suppose, if you want to, is, well, if you want to make one, you probably need to find your piece of fabric, the thing that you want to do. Make sure when you cut it out that it's going to fit under there. Well, that will too, and have some part to tuck underneath, because you want to do that, okay? Now this is going to be whatever you want it to be in the end, because you can make a paper clip, you can make a brooch, you can use it as a tile on a picture or something. I'll explain that to you in a minute. I did a lot of them, but I did mine with polymer clay, or did I do it with paper? And then I put them onto a board, set them out, you know, so they were looked nice, you know. I had them all sitting out on the piece of board. You get a piece of board, and then you do all your different tiles, and then you sit them around like so, you know, and make yourself a wall hanging or whatever by using your little bits and pieces, see? You know what I mean? You got that? You've got a thing underneath, and then you put all your little tiles around like that, and these, I don't know, that's just what, I think I sent mine away. Somebody's actually got that, so Wendy Mason's actually got that, if I remember rightly. She has. Actually, I really, really liked that. It just was one of my favourite things. But you know what? I've done that much stuff, and I have so much stuff. So I've tucked that under. Now I'm going to have to cut this off, because we're going to have too much bulk, and that's something we don't want. I can't see, a lot of people can do this and cut the bits off first before they turn out. I can't do that. It doesn't work for me for some reason. I cut off too much, and it's just not good. Wonder why I covered all that. I was carried away just talking and not paying attention to what I was doing. Hope you are watching me, seeing what I'm doing. Yeah. Come on, get off there, you. Rightio. Yes, so it's nice to have people watching your channel. I really appreciate everybody that comes along and watches this and my channel and leaves me comments and things, because it helps me, you know, and if you're watching what I do, it's like it does everybody else. You've got to, because we're all on here to teach and show people what we're doing, and I think people like to learn things all the time, and so do I. I love to learn different bits and pieces, so I go watch a few channels myself on a regular basis. Oh, come on. I know a lot of people say to me they can't comment because they've got their watching it on their phones or something, but that's okay. You don't have to comment if you don't want to. It's, I'm hoping I've got this sitting around there as nicely as I can do. That doesn't look too bad, does it? It looks quite ducky. Now I shouldn't have put that glue all over the back of there, because I've still got lots of work to do on this. Right, now I've got my bead needle, and I've got my bead soup. Well, a small container of bead soup. you know, how you have lots of bits and pieces. That's called bead soup, righto. Now I need to get myself a piece of thread, and I did have some here a while ago because I was using it before. What did I do with that? Here we go. Whoops. Stuff all over the place. Now, there's lots of different ways you could do this because, however you want to make it yourself. But this is just something that I've seen sometime, somewhere. Actually, it might have been a while ago because I'm sort of not quite sure where it was, because I remember I made those, I'm trying to get the glue off my fingers, I'm sorry, because I'm going to threaten, I'm not going to be able to do it with all this glue on me. I made the little yo-yo flowers and I put beads around the outside of that, and then I want to put beads around the outside of this because I wanted to decorate it up really nicely. And I don't know, I've still got a white glue on there, hang on. Just see if I can thread this needle. You need a bead needle. Nice skinny bit. Whoops, no, that's not through there. Nice bead needle here. Come on, get through. Okay, now just get the glue off. Sorry about this. I'd rather not wipe it because then I get all, I don't know, I'd just rather just pull the bits of glue off, and it comes off a lot easier, I reckon, than what you'd do if you glue pulling it off, wiping it, I mean. And I sneak a bit of water too while I'm at it. Okay, righty-go. Now let's see what we're doing. Okay. I'm in the bathroom this morning, brushing my hair, and my cat comes in there and he puts his hand up to the brush and trying to put his head on. He's there trying to, he makes me, he gets me to, he doesn't make me, he gets me to brush his hair for him. Now I'm going to pick out the blue ones, I think, and I don't know which blue. Here we've got lots of different ones. Yeah, that's nice. But do we have enough of them? Probably. Oh yeah, because there's heaps of beads in this dish. So what I did was come up the back through underneath there, so some knots at the back, and then I'm just going to pick up a bead and make a stitch under. I'm coming down the side of this, okay? And another one down the side of here. These sort of things that you do to your bits of work make them more personal, I reckon, and more unique. You know, when you put your own pieces on it, like, you know, I'm sitting here beading, and there's not going to be another one like this unless somebody finds exactly the same things and does it, is there? So it's all your work, and it's all unique. Yeah. So it's nice then when you want to put it into something, if you want to sell it, whatever. You're also using up the, so all we do is just keep going around here. You're using up little scrap bits and pieces that you wouldn't normally, you know, find a use for. I suppose you would, because we do a lot of snippet things. People do a lot of snippet rolls and stuff like that, but you know, I like to have something different. I do like something, you can have so much of one thing. I think you got to change and get something else, okay? Hope you can see what I'm doing, because I'm not even looking up at the camera to see if you can. That's not good on me, is it? Can you see this? All right, I'm nearly up on the table here. I must have that camera back too far. There's fluff and bits in here as well that don't need to be. And I've got a bit of a sequence there, and now I'm thinking about doing something different on the bottom. I'll see what happens. Am I on the bottom yet? No, there's... Is this the bottom? Oh dear, it doesn't matter. I'll use this as the top, I think, because I'm going to do something different on the bottom when I get to it. Get under there, Sonia. So if you get a nice bead needle, it'll go. All your little beads will go through. I use about a 10 or 11, the size of it, because I want a bigger hole in the top. So when you go shopping for a bead needle, you got to make sure that you can thread it, because some of them have, I'm going bead blind here now, can't see nothing. Some of them have the tiniest hole in them, and you cannot get, you can eventually, but by the time you thread it, you feel like, you know, that's enough of that, I don't want to play that anymore. And you just give up, you see. Well, not really, not if you're me. You don't, because I'm going to keep fighting with it, no matter what. I think that'll be far enough around the corner. Yeah. So you make sure, though, that they're all going to be visible. You want to make sure that you can see them, that they're not going to go to the back of the, behind the thing, so you can't see what's going on. Okay. Anybody can do this. Doesn't matter whether you can sew or not. You can put a bead on a piece of string, a piece of cotton with a needle, and just thread it on, and it's so much fun. It really is. Very, very relaxing too. Not a... The only part that you might find a bit unnerving is trying to thread it, like I said. That could prove a bit scary if you haven't got a big enough hole. Come on. When I did the other one, which I'll show you in a minute, when I did the first one I did today, I occasionally catch more than one bead, and gee, that was annoying. But bead soup's a good way to work, but if you can put all your colours into one thing, like your one colour into one thing, that's good too. But because I was going to be doing more than different, I get out the bead soup, and now I take this with me when I go. If I think I'm going to work on something in the lounge room, I have this bowl of stuff with me, little dish I mean, and that way if I need a bead, I've managed to get these, because I have a lot sorted out. But if you've got to go and pull out everything that you've got sorted to do something, if you want lots of different colours, you're only going to make a mess, and that's, I'm good at that anyway. I'm good at being untidy. So I'm going along the bottom now, aren't I? So let's do this. Let's put one blue one, one yellow one, one blue one, a long dangly blue one, and one yellow one. The yellow is because I'm picking up the yellow in that there, and then I'm going to come back through, not the yellow one, but the rest of them, like so. Make sure you got them all. Then go back under here. Oops. I'd say there's a bit of glue just there. That's not good at all for me. So, hang on a second. Make sure this is coming up here right. Come on. Yeah, and you don't pull it too hard, so it'll stay on there, okay? Don't take it too hard, too tight, I mean. So we've got a blue one, a yellow one. You can do whatever you want to put on the bottom. I just had those sitting in the dish, so that's why they're going on here. I thought these will look cool. And then the yellow one on the bottom. And then I can thread that up through there. See, now this is the sort of thing you could make into a brooch, or, you know, whatever you want to put it in as. I'm just going to go in here and take a little stitch, because I want to pull that through before I go across to the next part. So if you end up with something that's hanging out like that, you just have to work away with it here till you get it all to come up in. Just be patient, because it's actually getting stuck down on the yellow one here. See, you gotta pull it through there, so it'll come through. And then you got that bit of a dangly part there. I might take it a bit further. You want it to still move, so when you're doing it, make sure that you don't make it too stiff, so it won't move. Now this one goes over here. Wait a minute. I want them to be the right distance apart. Now, if I was doing this across the bottom without following what I was doing, I would actually have started in the centre, and then I'd put 2 on the outside, and then I'd divide that up, okay? But as it is, I'm going to have to eyeball this, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and then 1, 2, 3 on the other side, okay? So hopefully that's going to work and come out even and look right. Let's have a look and see if it works. A yellow one, a blue one. Come on. The long blue one, the bugle bead, and actually these are sort of clearish. You can sort of see, oh well, you can't see through them that much, but they have a, and they're really good and handy to use for this sort of thing. And there's, you put the yellow one on, go, and then we come up through the blue one, through all of them, up to the top here, and just pull that up there so it's, make sure it's going to wiggle a bit, and we'll let it go. Come on, let it go down a bit. So this will be centre, I hope. So I'm eyeballing this, and while I'm bead blind, looking in them beads, there's oh yeah, so that's still good. Whoops, looks like little feelers, doesn't it, or something on it. Don't pull it too tight, Sonia. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? Putting up for the bead dish, I'm being away. Okay, so I've got a blue one, a yellow one, a blue one. Is that right? Yeah, blue one. And I hope I've still got more of those other long ones. Come on. Not the pink. Still got some more of them, haven't I? This one here. Wouldn't it be terrible if I come to the end of them and run out of them? You usually should pick out what you're going to use first and make sure you still got some. Wait a minute. Surely I could still have some of them. And the yellow on the end. I only need 3 more. I only need 3 more of those blue beads. Sonia, you can do this. There's got to be 3 there, surely. Oh, I don't know how many times I've done this, you know, and I've this sort of thing, and just went, oh, here's one. Hang on, look, I've got them. Nobody panic. Look, 2, 3. I got them. Wow, and there's more. Oh, there's plenty there. Plenty. Okay, so we put that there. And we make this go this way, just to make sure it's still dangly. Okay, now itchiness. Okay, so I want this one, whoops, a blue one, yellow one, blue one, the long ones. Got to start doing more. I'm going to do a bit more sewing too, I think. I'll do a bit more sewing. I do enjoy sewing. I have a lot of things that people have requested that I make on that video, so I'm really excited about starting that. You just give me a couple of days though. I've got a few things that I need to do this first, because once you get something in your head, and I wanted just to wait until I finish the giveaway before I start that other thing, where I'm going to do ideas that people send me ideas for what they'd like me to do. Okay, that's on one of my videos, and then I'm going to send you the prize, the thing I make. So I'm going to start that after I've done my draw for the journal that is going to win. Whoever gets their name drawn out, the blue one, for the tags. So that's not too far away. That'll be finished at the end of this month, which is not that far away, is it? Just time's nearly Well, that's good, I suppose. I don't know what the date today is. I've got no idea whatsoever. Not that really interested. It's terrible, isn't it? But I don't know, 21st, isn't it? Yes, see, I did. Oh, well, I've still got a few days yet for people to still get a few more entries, maybe. See how it goes. I'm going to put a little tiny bit of glue on the corner of this without getting it on my piece of thread. Come on. Set it up so you have to lay that down, Sonia. That's better. There you go. Right. Now, one more. That's not too close to the corner. I suppose I should bring it in a tiny weeny bit. I'm going to come back under there just a tiniest tad. So it's not fair on the end, because you don't want it kicking off at the side. It might just take off at the side of the thing. I mean, now we get one of these. One of these. Come here, you. Come on, little bead. Blue bead. And one of these ones. That's cool. Oh, yellow. Got to be the yellow one. The yellow one. There we go. You can put these sort of trimmy things on anything, can't you? And I think it's like I said, things like this that you do, just little things that it doesn't really take that long, and it makes things a bit more special, I think. I do. I think it makes things a little bit more special that you've put a bit of yourself into the things that you make. Right, now push that up there. Hang on, I've got to get to the front of here now. Rightio. Now we're going to put the blue ones up to the side, to the rest, to where we started from. Oh, all the time I'm doing this, I've got something else, another idea in my head that I think would look really cool, that I really would like to try, so I'll have to go at that later. Things that you see in life, I reckon, give you good ideas of stuff to do, especially well, not necessarily have to be craft items either. You get ideas out of nature and everything, don't you? I don't know if I need another bead on there, do I? I think I could really get away with that, don't you? I just think I could stick another one in the centre of this. Might be a little tiny bit full up, but it should be right. I should have started on the corner. For some reason, I think the edge would have been a good idea to start on the edge, Sonia. But anyway, we're going back under here now. You don't go through your board, of course. You don't want to go through the chipboard. Okay, so there you go. That looks, I do like that. I think that looks good. I don't know where to end off here. Yes, if I can get under this. Can I get under that? Don't break the needle. It'll be not good. Here we go. Just make a knot. I'll keep a bit of the string under there because I'm going to glue paper on the back, a bit of wallpaper actually, I'm going to put on the back of it because I'm going to make this into a paper clip. But first of all, I want to make, I want to do a bit more on the front. Oh no, I'll do the paper clip thing. I'll do the paper clip because I want to get it finished. I need to get it finished, so I'm going to put a bit of stuff behind it. I'm going to cut this off here. As I can't see it out either side, I'll just cut it a bit off the bottom. So when you do this part where you're cutting the bits off, you just make sure that you've got, have it fairly square. You want it fairly squarish. Now where's a paper clip? I had those earlier, didn't I? I don't think I want a great big one on this. When I say great big one, I don't think I want that one on there. That's too long, isn't it? Oh dear, I think I've only got two sizes, those and small-ish. That'll work. We'll put that on there. Now I just worked this out by putting the smallest side behind the thing here. The smallest loop goes behind there. Right, this is what I do. I do it. Put glue on here, the underneath of the thingy. And stick it on there like that. And I have a paper clip. I need something else on it because it's just a bit bare, don't you think? It's a little bit bare. Something tiny up there, I think. Something. I know I had a tiny little bow or some sort of thing earlier on, but I don't know what I've done with that. They could be anywhere. I found them the other day and I thought, oh, these look cool. Oh, you could put a brad on it, but hang on a minute. I've got a flower. That's what I'm going to put on, a little flower. Because there's lots of flowers on it, you put more flowers on. That's too big and gawky, isn't it? How about we put a little flower on there, a little yellow one, because it goes all good with the bottom bit too. It all comes together like really nicely now. Now, if you don't want to sit there and sew the beads on, you can always put some, I'll cut that off there properly. You can always put some faux diamante, pretend diamonds, I'll show you in a minute, or pearly things around the edge of it if you wanted to. But I think sewing on the beads is the thing to do. Come here, it's the thing to do with it because it sort of, I don't know, makes it look a bit better. Hey, how's that look? And this is the one I did earlier. That's one I made earlier. It's upside down. No, which way does it go? Like that. There you go. I could put some danglies on that, but that's a bit bigger, that one, isn't it? A bit wider. So you could put this round the edge if you want to, if you had a little one, because you can get this littler, of course. Then it's flat and you just go around there with that. Or you can have the diamondy things that, what did I do with them? There is somewhere, I know, because I had them this morning. Oh, well, I had a lot of things this morning. But I did buy this bit. I got this bit yesterday, because it was up there on a table and you get to throw in anything in the box you want, and this piece here was there, and look, it is actually in metal. It's not a plastic thing. These little stones, they're actually in a metal sort of back on them. But see, if you had the, well, you could put that around the edge if you wanted to, you know, like that sort of thing, but I think the little beads give it a little bit of a nice look. Okay, so there's two little tile paper clips. They can be, like I said, you can put them onto something that you have done. I don't know, just sit them out on your piece of work. If you didn't want to turn them into paper clips, you could just use them for decoration, you know, put a couple, one there and one there, keep going with them, keep making more. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you like them, and you please leave a comment, and please click on the little bell so you can watch more of my videos, and subscribe to my channel, because if you like to watch what I do, because then that will help me and keep me going. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.